Usually, when there is a crime, there is a motive.
I want to know why 27 men died on that pier for what looks to be $91 million worth of dope that wasn't there.
Usually, when there is a lineup, there's only one real suspect.
This whole thing was a shakedown. And there's no way they'd line 5 felons in the same room.
But this is not the usual crime. This is not the usual motive.
He was in the harbor killing many men.
Kaiser Soze!
He saw Kaiser Soze.
And these are not the usual suspects. Keaton.
I'm a businessman.
McManus.
There's nothing that can't be done.
Hockney.
What, you got a team of monkeys working around the clock on this?
Fenster.
Flip you for real.
Verbal Kint.
Roger, really. People say I talk too much.
He doesn't know what you want to know.
I don't think he does. Not exactly. But there's a lot more to his story, believe me.
In a world where nothing is what it seems.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world.
I know he's here!
He didn't exist.
You've got to look beyond the usual suspects.
I'm smarter than you. And I'm going to find out what I want to know, whether you like it or not.
I work for Kaiser Soze. He feels you owe him. He does not expect all of you to live, but those of you who do will have $91 million.
It was Kaiser Soze, Agent Korean. I mean, the devil himself.
I'm telling you, it's Kaiser Soze!
There is no Kaiser Soze.
Keaton always said, I don't believe in God, but I'm afraid of him. Well, I believe in God. And the only thing that scares me is Kaiser Soze.
PolyGram Video presents this year's most erotic thriller.
Wouldn't mind meeting her.
Dangerous woman.
Just my type, then.
It's the story of a family.
Celia, let me present Inspector Cross from London. How do you do?
A family shrouded in secrecy.
Could you tell us where you were yesterday evening? In bed.
A family bound by passion, hatred, and unspeakable love.
Nothing can pull us apart. You belong to me. Always.
A love forged in murder. Past, present, and future.
Inspector, when I was 11 years old, I killed my twin brother.
But now, one man's investigation will betray their innocent lives.
My son's not a murderer.
Where's your evidence? For what?
Find the evidence. Tell me about this.
Leave my sister alone.
Tell me the rest. Come on. Stop that. Stop that, Angela.
Stephen Dorff of Backbeat and Power of One. Gabrielle Anwar of Scent of a Woman. Joanna Lumley of TV's Absolutely Fabulous. And Adrian Dunbar of Hear My Song. Innocent Lies. Coming soon from PolyGram Video.
You are getting a promotion.
I don't want a promotion.
Let's start from the beginning. You are a new hitman.
Okay.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Cosmo, welcome. There is a feeling I have right now that tells me we're going to get along famously. Have you ever killed a guy before?
No.
You lead a pretty boring life, don't you? And you've never had a girlfriend.
I have been seeing the same hooker for a while.
Yeah, well, that doesn't really count. You've never fired a gun before.
Never. But when do we get our first job?
Hang on, Tiger. Be patient. Something always comes up.
Come on. Don't do this. We can do a deal. Is he dead?
Ask him.
I'm a hitman. I kill people for money.
You're starting to freak me out.
I'm sorry about that.
I won't work with a guy who enjoys it.
What the fuck are you looking at, asshole? I'm in the middle of a conversation here. Do you mind?
Things can get out of hand. I've seen it happen. Every night I'm haunted by the faces of the people I've murdered. I have nightmares about them begging and crying. But that's the job. Can I come in for a minute? Yeah.
These people you shot, they were really bad people, right?
You guys seem really happy.
We are. How is it possible that the first decent guy I ever sleep with is also a hitman?
I've never been good at anything before. It's exciting.
All this time we had a prodigy right under our noses.
Jason Priestley.
I want you to kill the President of the United States.
Cold-blooded.
I'm just kidding.
I have the results from the overnight tracking.
You know, it's not fair. I mean, every other president had all of the Russians to blame for everything. What do I got?
For an unpopular president.
The voters felt that your being alive or dead had no real bearing on their daily lives.
It's time to give war a chance.
Dead.
What are we going to do for an enemy now?
A riot between Americans and Canadians broke out last night.
Now, with a little inspiration.
All I said was Canadian beer sucks! Give me 1 week and I'll have Americans burning maple leaves.
They'll create a cause worth fighting for.
Is Canadian Prime Minister Clark MacDonald a member of a satanic cult?
Oh, that is stunning.
Canadians are always dreaming up a lot of ways to ruin our lives. The metric system, for the love of God.
Do not panic. I'm in complete control. There's a time to think, there's a time to act. And this, gentlemen, is no time to think. Move out!
Welcome to Canada.
I'm your worst nightmare.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We got ways of making you pronounce the letter O.
What we have here is a brave but misguided group of Americans who've gone right into Canada and kicked some serious Canadian butt.
Oh, Americans. Welcome to Ontario. Sportsman's paradise. Isn't it, though?
John Candy.
You Canadians are so sneaky.
Alan Alda.
Surrender pronto, or we'll level Toronto.
Rhea Perlman.
What does this look like to you?
Never saw a white one that size.
Kevin Pollak.
When have you ever heard anyone say, honey, let's stay in and order some Canadian food?
Rip Torn.
I can't kill America's neighbors.
I can.
Canadian Bacon. From the director of Roger and Me.
Now, how did you know that was a nuclear facility?
Well, they tricked us on that one. That's a hospital. But it's a hell of a strike.
Panther, the soundtrack featuring Freedom with Aaliyah, In Vogue, Mary J. Blige, Salt and Pepper, SWV, TLC, Queen Latifah, Vanessa Williams, and many more. Plus, new music from Blackstreet, Brian McKnight, Aaron Hall, Monica, and Usher. And The Points featuring Coolio, Redman, The Notorious Big, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and much more. Panther, the movie and soundtrack in stores now.